Road trips rarely sound weirder than this.
Right.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 obscure and unusual British place names. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're scaling the UK, stopping off at the strangest sounding towns, villages and hamlets. We're looking for larger settlements only, so no silly sounding streets or individual locations, like Great Cockup, a fantastically named fell in the Lake District, or Sandy Balls, a scratchy sounding woodland in Hampshire. And it's one entry per county only.
You're now entering the most secure location in the whole of England.
Number 10, Pity Me, County Durham. Nestled mere miles from no place, another unusual village name that almost featured today, there are various theories on how and why Pity Me's moniker seems so defeatist. Perhaps most prominently, a local legend claims that the coffin of St. Cuthbert was dropped nearby, prompting the saint to seek sympathy.
I don't think you want any help. I think you want to have a little pity party. Oh. Yeah, I think Annie wants a little pity party. Is that what you...
Bizarrely, the name isn't even that unusual, with other Pity Me's popping up in Northumberland and Cornwall.
Oh. Pity.
Number 9, Bishop's Itchington, Warwickshire. As a general rule, the British countryside is chock-a-block with church-inspired place names, and the bishops are usually to blame.
Come on. Come, you what?
There's Bishop Ouse and Bishop Spit on Kent's River Medway, and Cropwell Bishop in Nottinghamshire, just south of Cropwell Butler. But Warwickshire's Bishop Itchington gets our divine intervention. Hinting at holy headlice, it's actually a picturesque parish close to Shakespeare's own Stratford upon Avon.
Now the whole world's gonna know that you don't scratch your fucking balls.
Number 8, Queen Camel, Somerset. We can confidently trace one half of this royal weirdness, as the queen in question is probably Henry III's wife, Queen Eleanor, who owned land in the region during the 13th century. The camel is a pinch more puzzling, but it most likely derives from medieval languages, and is definitely nothing to do with a desert animal. Either way, Queen Camel is also tentatively touted as a possible location for the Battle of Camlan, King Arthur's legendary last stand. Number 7, Beer, Devon. The British do have a reputation for packing out the pubs, so you might expect this Jurassic Coast village to be a must-see place of pilgrimage for purveyors of the pint. But beer doesn't share many links with actual hops and barley ale, and its name harks back to an Old English term for grove. The town does have a slice of vice in its history though, as beer was originally built as a secret smuggler's cove for shipping contraband goods.
Come on, let's get out of here. I'll buy you a drink down the drain.
Can I take a rain check on that? My guts are playing up.
Sure.
Number 6, Twatt, Orkney Islands. Hop across the Pentland Firth for Scotland for one of the most outwardly odd place names in the UK. Twatt is a very small settlement on the largest of the Orkney Islands, famed for its comic closeness to the essential insult.
He's a twat! Well, he's my twat!
Between Twatt Airfield and Twatt Church, there's plenty to see and do. But the name isn't actually rude. It comes from an Old Norse term for land, and there's another twat on the Shetland Islands too.
Twat! That was liquid football!
Number 5, Upper Slaughter, Gloucestershire. With rolling hills and relaxed rural landscapes, the Cotswolds offer quintessential countryside. But Upper Slaughter doesn't immediately exude peace and tranquility.
Sanford, Gloucestershire. That's in the country.
Yes, lovely.
Paired with Lower Slaughter, it's probably the UK's most violent sounding village name. However, Upper Slaughter is actually especially noted for an exceptional lack of bloodshed. Dubbed a doubly thankful village, it's one of only 14 villages in England and Wales not to have lost soldiers during the First and Second World Wars. Number 4, Barton in the Beans, Leicestershire. Inspiring mental images filled with tins of tomato-covered haricots, This tiny Midlands hamlet could quite easily double up as an off-the-wall setting for a best-selling children's book. But truth really is stranger than fiction, and Barton in the Beans is a real place.
What have you got?
I can do you a cup of beans.
A cup of beans?
And the agreeable alliteration isn't even the strangest bit, because this sleepy spot is also a rare breed of British village that doesn't boast a shop or a pub, despite the obvious potential for a bean-themed menu.
Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Number 3, Bitchfield, Lincolnshire. Rejoining the road to rudeness, to another tiny village with another majestic moniker.
Cause mom's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, and everyone's a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls.
But besides its funny name, Bitchfield's a mighty modest place consisting of just a single street and a smattering of houses. Still, if you're ever in the local area, you could also stop by Norton Disney, Dry Doddington, or Burton Coggles. West Lincolnshire is obviously a leading location for outlandish and unexpected destinations.
Bitch, you can stop right there.
Number 2, Shitterton, Dorset.
Oh my god!
Taking the toilet humour to new heights, we nearly included Shitlington Crag in Northumberland, Broken Wind in Aberdeenshire, and Stranagle Willie in County Tyrone, but Shitterton steals it. If only because everyone else is apparently stealing the village signage. In 2010, residents of the Dorset hamlet were forced to club together to buy an immovable 1.5-ton Shitterton sign made of stone because the standard fixture was repeatedly nicked. If anywhere deserves the number 2 spot, it's this place. Get it? Shit! Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Number 1, Boggy Bottom, Hertfordshire. Taking top spot, a barrage of bottoms.
Bottom.
Encouraging us all to embrace our immaturity, the likes of Pratt's Bottom in Bromley, Happy Bottom in Dorset, Bottom's Fold in Lancashire, and Loose Bottom in East Sussex all denote the derriere. But they're all beaten by Boggy Bottom, which is Hertfordshire's answer to the address we all wish we had. Signing off with a squelch, it's the best bum deal of all the bottom-based place names that Britain has to offer.
There's nowhere down from here. This is it. This is the bottom.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.